Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today what I have for you is episode 3 of my Football Manager 23 save with #United. If you do go on to enjoy today's video, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 20 likes on today's video, that'd be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you are new as well. We are on the road to 900 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already with that post notification bell on. It's free to do so and it does massively help out. Drop a comment in as well down in the comment section down below to help boost the video in the YouTube algorithm. Since you were last with us, we've finally sorted our goalkeeper situation out, but not really. We've signed a really good goalkeeper on paper, but in the actual matches so far, he's been worse than James Phillips, so that's not a good start. We've had a couple players depart as well, which one of them being completely out of my control. We're now well over the wage budget. We can't buy a win. Things are all going very wrong for us right now. Make sure to drop a like on there for me. Subscribe if you're new as well. And let's get into it. Starting out with our new signings then. Now, I'm pretty sure you saw this in the last episode, but if you didn't, we brought in central defender Grady Malenge. Now, it has been nearly 2 weeks since the last episode, so I can only apologise about that. I've just been really busy and doing the in-between bits, in between each save. I just simply have not had the time to do so. Apologies about that. Hopefully we'll be a little bit more consistent going forward, but obviously we did bring in Grady Malenge. The goalkeeper that I was talking about then is Callum Taylor. He has come in on an initial 1-year deal on £130 a week. He does get an extra year if we get promoted, and also the club have the option of a further year as well. On paper, a really good goalkeeper, 4-star current ability, Vanarama national standard potential, and for some reason, he's been absolutely shocking. He's conceded 10 goals in 3 games, averaging a 6.4 rating. Oh dear. Oh, he's had a nightmare. In terms of departures then, we did see Matthew Jones, the 17-year-old Welsh left-back, move out on loan to Uckfield Town for the remainder of the campaign. He's got decent-ish potential, to be fair, and we're not currently playing with a left-back, so we don't really need him. He's doing alright there, to be fair. 1 assist in 4 appearances, 6.8 average rating, and a man of the match. Not the end of the world. And our final departure was one that I did not want to happen. Tom Anderson has left the club on a permanent basis. He's gone to Soham Town Rangers on a part-time contract on £55 a week. I think they're the same tier, but a different region, if that makes sense. So, disappointing to lose out on Tom Anderson at just 23 years of age. He had decent potential, so I am a little bit disappointed about that one. In terms of how the results have been getting on since you were last with us, we've won once in the league. We had a 3-3 draw away at Cambridge before a 3-1 defeat away at Weston-super-Mare in the FA Trophy first round. We then had a 1-1 draw at home to Galston before a 0-0 draw at home to New Salamis. That was then followed by a 3-3 draw away at Felix, so we were 3-1 up in that game, so that was really disappointing. We had a 0-0 draw against Tilbury in the Velocity Cup second round, beating them on penalties. We had a 3-3 draw at home to Great Wakering before 4-0 battering at home to Hullbridge. That one was a really disappointing game. We changed formation. We got back to winning ways though with a 2-1 win away at Witham. 2 goals in a minute from Teniola and Watson obviously got us back to winning ways. Before then, another defeat, a 5-3 defeat at home to Tilbury. Conceding 5 goals at home, you are never ever going to win football matches. In today's episode then, we have Basildon United at home. They're currently 20th in the table, and AFC Sudbury away. They're currently 8th in the table. We need 6 points because the league table right now, it's not looking pretty. We currently sit 4 points outside of the playoffs. We're 14 points away from top of the table. We do have a game in hand though on Haybridge. So far though, he's not going well. Teniola's goals have dried up as well a little bit. Not really scoring much recently after such a good start to the season. And we're struggling a little bit. Let's get into the first match then, and fingers crossed we can start with 3 points against Basildon. So here is how we are currently lining up then because of the bizarre transfer news that we've had recently. Obviously, Harry Haysom, unfortunately, I haven't mentioned this yet. I'm pretty sure he broke his ribs, so he's going to be out for another 3 months, which was a massive loss for us. He did sign a new contract, though, with the football club. He's now on a part-time contract, which is very nice. Again, on a deal until the end of the season, but if we get promoted, he gets an extra year, and we also have the option to trigger that by a further year as well. So good news for us. At 22 years of age, he's certainly a very good player that I'm looking forward to seeing how he develops over the next couple of seasons. But for today's game then, we line up in a 3-4-1-2 formation with Callum Taylor in goal. A back three of Greg Halford, Grady Malenge and PK Humble filling in at left centre-back because of Haysom's injury and Eli Benoit just not being good enough. We've got Chadwick out on the right wing, Toby Aroma-Laren on the left wing with Akunja and Cornhill in the midfield, Watson in the 10 with Teniola and Miles up front. On the bench we've got Philp, Benoit, Wooldridge, Vukaj and Francis. Francis has Keeper's not really been doing it over the last couple of matches, to be fair. He has got 13 goal contributions in 17 appearances this season, but over the last 5 matches, he has been pretty poor. Let's get into it then. Like what I say, we've got 1 win in our last 8 to 10 games, something like that in the league. We're really struggling at the moment. We could do with 3 points here. Hopefully the fact that I've closed the game and opened it up again since I completed that really poor run of form. Hopefully our form has reset, because that does sometimes happen on Football Manager. Let's get underway then. We'll kick things off straight away. We'll give him some encouragement, and fingers crossed we can get the win. They're going with a 4-2-3-1 formation, as we have a free kick here, clipped forward, looking for Miles. I'm trying to tell him to go a little bit more direct now as well, because it's non-league. Defenders are going to make mistakes. Goalkeepers are going to make mistakes, as we know all about, and we need to really be trying to capitalise on that. Aroma Laren now on the ball, driving down our left-hand side, gets tackled though by Fitzer. He goes back into Richardson, who goes into Shogbene. He looks for a long ball forward. We should be able to deal with that. Good header there from Milenge. Watson now finds Chadwick, the 41-year-old. Can he get a ball into the box? Driving down our right-hand side. Ball comes in. It's taken a deflection. Header at the back post. And Ollie Miles has his 4th goal of the season. 6 minutes on the clock. We take the lead. Brilliant play that from Chadwick. Gets a good ball in. I mean, it does take a deflection, but it's still a great ball into the box. Miles just wants that more than Richardson. Gets on the end of it. I think Watson were in there as well. No, it was Aroma Laren who was also in there, contesting for the header. We've taken an early lead in today's game. The perfect start. Although it's just 60 seconds later, Basildon now have a free kick. Nolde stood over it. The left footer shoots, and that's in the back of the net. It's another goal we've conceded, where it's a first goal this season. I'm not going to blame the keeper for that one, but it's so frustrating how we score a goal and then they just score a free kick. I mean, I know free kicks are part and parcel of football, but it feels like on Football Manager, pretty much 1 in 3 goals that I concede is a free kick. It's so frustrating. None of my players have ever scored a free kick. PK now with a long ball. Miles got surely been assaulted there. Akunja now looking for Teniola. Lets the ball roll. Surely that's a foul. Clearly impeded there by me. Referee waves play on, and now Campbell will bring it forward here for Basildon. Down their left-hand side. That looked to have gone out of play to me. Referee waves play on. Campbell into the penalty area. Goes for the shot, but that one is wide and off target. Not a good start here. Well, not a good response from us since our goal. Another free kick comes into the box. The keeper's in no man's land, and it's cleared off the line in the end. This is what I say about non-league goalkeepers. Just because they're in non-league doesn't mean they don't have common sense. I don't understand why Football Manager haven't coded this into the game. My keeper's meant to be good, and in so far he's been worse than James Philp, and we're paying him a lot of money for this level. Not good at all so far. Watson on the ball here. He finds Chadwick. A little bit of room for him here. Looking to take his man on again. Ball into the box. Good play that from Chadwick. Header comes in. Eventually, it will be cleared though. Bit of a swing and a miss there though. Bit of a miss kick. PK now. He goes out wide looking for Chadwick. Loses the header. Cornhill picks up the pieces. Finds Chadwick once more. Twisting and turning. Cornhill ball in looking for Teniola. That one is cleared away though. Toby Aroma Laren now cuts inside, but that is a poor touch. Now Basildon will look to counter-attack. Halford should deal with that one. On a booking though, so he's going to have to be careful. Ball clipped forward. Again a poor ball there. Halford should get underneath that. Cornhill now has time to get the ball down. Chadwick. Poor pass infield, and now Bailey picks up the ball, goes out wide into Fitzer. He goes back into Bailey, driving forward, shoots from distance, just wide of the target. Still 1-1, 16 minutes gone. Free kick for us here. Chadwick with the ball into the box. Teniola with a header at the back post. He's picked up some sort of an injury. It's a good chance for us there. Basildon's clearly controlling the game so far. I'm not liking what I'm seeing in this opening half. We started out quite well, scored a good goal inside the first 6 minutes, and then since then, it's been pretty much all Basildon, and they've got a free kick here, which Marsh will take. He looks for the ball forward. Halford underneath that. He finds Teniola. Watson now finds Ollie Miles, driving forward into the penalty area. Shoots early. What a save that is from the goalkeeper. A big chance there for Ollie Miles, and he's not taking it. That's a big miss. Approaching the half-time mark. Like what I mentioned earlier, it's not been a good half from us whatsoever. Still 1-1 though. Still in the game and still plenty time left. We do have an injury. Apart from that, everyone's fitness is fine. So we are going to get underway for the second half. We're going to try and put it on them a little bit more though. We're going to go on to attacking, and hopefully we can get a little bit more out of the game. Richardson now with the ball. He clips it forward. Milenge should deal with that. He does. He finds Akunja. He's got a little bit of time to find Aroma Laren. He comes back into PK Humble. He clips the ball forward looking for Ollie Miles. Spins away from his man. Ollie Miles in on goal. Into the penalty area. Shoots! Good save again from the keeper. Miles had a few chances this game. And to say he's only got 1 goal, his finishing has not been the best so far. Chadwick will whip this corner into the box. A great set piece taker. Ball in towards the back post. Cleared away and out for another corner ball. With 65 minutes now on the clock, I am going to look to make some substitutions. Akunja is going to come off for Vukac. Teniola's injured, so he's going to come off for Jermaine Francis, and we're going to play Jermaine Francis as more of an advanced forward, which now means we need to get the ball on the deck, probably. Actually, no, we can still play direct, but instead of distributing to the target forward, distribute it over the defence. And final change of the game, Benoit is going to come on for Max Cornhill, and we're going to put PK back into the midfield. We'll put PK as a... I'm going to play him, actually, as an advanced playmaker and see what he can create in the centre of midfield. 25 minutes to go, still 1-1. We could do with a goal. Free kick for us here. I'm not too sure why Halford's on it. He clips it into the box, so pretty easy clearance there for the Basildon goal scorer. Now Campbell coming forward with the ball here. Halford, no foul. He's on a yellow card. No press here from the hashtag players. Really, really poor defending. An easy ball over the top. Halford just jogging back here. Campbell with the easiest goal you will ever see. That is an absolute disgrace from Greg Halford. That is embarrassing. That is the easiest goal Campbell will ever score in his career. No press here from the hashtag players. Ball comes over the top and Halford's just jogging back. Look at him. He's just jogging. He thinks that's acceptable. Taylor has absolutely no chance. He can only stand and watch. Basil didn't take the lead. And this is the sort of idiocy I'm having to put with at the moment. For some reason, the players just aren't running. What can I physically do about that if my players are actually just not running around the pitch? We're not going to create anything now in the final few moments. And our poor form is continuing into another game. Basel are a team fighting relegation at the moment. And they've completely played us off the park and thoroughly deserve to win. Vukac now loses it far too easily. Basel didn't play a ball forward though. And Taylor will come out and claim that he needs to get this distribution right. He finds PK. He goes back into Halford. Halford over the top looking for Francis. In on goal. Rounds the keeper. Shoots. Oh my god. What on earth have I just seen? What on earth have I just seen? I don't even want to celebrate that goal. I actually don't even want to celebrate. Francis rounds the goalkeeper. Can only kick it at the post. The defender tries to clear it. And he's blasted it in Lewis Watson's face. And it's gone in the back of the net in the 93rd minute. If you concede a goal like that, I think the PC's going in the river. There's full time. We've somehow snatched a point through the most accidental goal you'll ever see. I'm still fuming about that. You were not good enough. Understands as he's carrying an injury. What are you on about carrying an injury? You're a semi-professional footballer. Get on with it. Disappointing start to today's episode, and now we're 5 points outside the playoffs. After a long 12 in-game days of pondering what I'm going to do with the team, I've decided to go a little bit different. Instead of being a 3-4-1-2, we're now going a 3-1-4-2, so a little bit more defensive. We do still line up then with Callum Taylor in goal, a back three of Greg Halford, Grady Malenge, and Eli Benoit. I think to stop conceding goals, while he might not be as good as PK Humble, I think having a natural defender in there is going to benefit us a little bit more. Max Cornell as the holding midfielder with Chadwick, Vukac, PK and Aroma Laren in the midfield. Teniola and Francis start up front. On the bench, we've not got a goalkeeper. We've gone with the 5 outfield players of Wooldridge, Akunja, Watson, Apengteng and Ollie Miles. While Miles did score in the last game, Teniola had a stinker. Jermaine Francis didn't really affect anything off the bench. I just feel like that's the best strike partnership that we've got at this moment in time. Obviously, Sudbury are a very, very good team. It was these two teams battling it out in real life to get promotion. Obviously, hashtag did end up winning the league. I think, was it with 99 points, 98 points, something like that. And then Sudbury weren't too far behind. Let's get underway, though, for today's game. We snatched a point in the first match. So we really could do with 3 points in this one, but who knows with how our season's gone so far? Who absolutely knows? Vukac on the ball here in the midfield, little bit of time. He finds Chadwick. Can he beat his man and get a ball into the box? You wouldn't think this man's over 40 years of age because the way he takes players on is absolutely brilliant to see. Poor cross from him there though. Now Sudbury will have the opportunity to counter. Ball played over the top. Malenge underneath that one. It's a positive start. You know, a good start there from Chadwick. Sudbury coming forward with the ball here. Lambert in behind. Gets to the byline. Shoots. It's off the post and cleared away by the tags. Teniola now driving forward. He finds Chadwick on the counter-attack. Can he get past his man? Ball down the line. It's a pretty poor pass though. And Rice easily cuts that one out. Not a great start from us here. I think the funniest part about setting up in this formation is obviously the squad numbers at this level are completely random. Toby Aroma-Laren ends up with the number 2 shirt, which I think is absolutely hilarious. Teniola at the back post has his 27th goal of the season. Finally back on the score sheet. Was that an assist again from Chadwick? I was too busy waffling about shirt numbers. Chadwick plays the 1-2 with Vukaj. Great ball in towards the back post. Teniola's bread and butter, bullies his man, gets the header in at the near post. 32 minutes on the clock. The Tags are finally ahead, but we took the lead in the last game and then we took our foot off the gas. As it stands, we're 3 points away from the playoff spots, but we could do with getting a second goal here. As Eli Benoit clips one over the top for Aroma-Laren, our number 2. Ball in, Vukaj! I was about to say Vukaj goal. Somehow, that ball's not found the back of the net. Did the defender block that? Was it just a pathetically weak shot? I've no idea what I've just seen there, but that is absolutely baffling. Francis is in behind here, though. Is he shooting? Is he crossing? He's crossing and Teniola's at the bar. 2 months ago, he's got a hat-trick by now. And now he's struggling to score 1 in every 5 chances. The decline of Alex Teniola needs to be studied by scientists. Anyway, approaching half-time, we are going to go into the break with a 1-0 lead. I'm delighted with your performance so far. Certainly a marked improvement from the last match. Maybe we need to be playing this more defensive, conservative football going forward and trying to hit teams on the counter. Ball into the box. Cleared away, though, on this occasion. It will come out to Aroma-Laren. Now on a yellow card. Ball back in. Over everyone apart from Chadwick at the back post, who sneaks in for his second goal of the season. One winger crossing to the other. I thought that ball was going out of play. I did not see Chadwick off screen there, and he sneaks in at the back post. 3 minutes into the second half, tucks the ball away. Great ball in from Aroma-Laren, and you get to this point here. Well, not necessarily this point. Can you go back? Is there no? Oh, here we go. Back. No. Ignore me. Anyway, Chadwick scored the goal. Somehow he snuck that in at the near post. Terrible goalkeeping. Great finish from Chadwick. What a performance. Some people are probably questioning why he signed a 41-year-old on £25 a week. That is why. This man has quality. Let's go and get a third goal now. Teniola doesn't win his header. Is this the start of the Sudbury comeback and we inevitably draw another game? We've already had 9 draws this season. That is certainly going to cost us come the end of the campaign. Lambert in behind. Squares it to Dunn. And they've got to go back. Romario done with his 18th goal of the season, been a danger on the counter really all game. And that's just far too easy. Again, why are my defenders just jogging back? He doesn't really look like they're sprinting, does he? Like Benoit is just not really bothered about defending. Malenge not really bothered about defending. Taylor gets absolutely sent there. 54 minutes on the clock. Sudbury pull a goal back. Halford on the ball here. Can he pick a pass? He goes back to Taylor. He clears the ball. Poor clearance though. PK wins the header. Benoit sends it long. Well, I don't know why we're going to long to Francis rather than Teniola. They're in again here. Good save, finally. I've seen one of my goalkeepers make a save. Do you know how much of an honour that is? Corner ball here for Sudbury. Ainsworth will take right-footed outswinger. Half an hour left on the clock. Ball in. Cleared away by Malenge. Not a great clearance though. Ball comes back in and something's happened in the penalty area. Aroma-Laren is adjudged to have been too forceful. And now Sudbury have a spot kick from being 2-0 up 5 minutes ago. It's now 2-2. We've bottled another lead. I mean, Aroma-Laren has done so well for that second goal to get the assist, and then he's given away a stupid penalty by fouling someone who's not even involved in the play. If we play one more long ball to Jermaine Francis, I'm going to go through the screen and individually strangle every single one of my players. Why are they not playing it to the target forward? Obviously, you want to go long to Teniola and not Jermaine Francis and Eli Benoit. Oh my god. What on earth have I just seen? He's just committed assault inside the penalty area. Oh, but the Taylor saved it! Not the Taylor, the keeper. That's his bloody name. No, his name's Taylor and he is the keeper. Either way, he's on fire today. Finally, we see something good from one of our goalkeepers. Let's now make some substitutions for the final 15 minutes or so of today's match. Teniola's coming off. I don't care if he scored. Get Ollie Miles on, and we'll now play Ollie Miles as an advanced forward. Swap them two over. We're also going to get Lewis Watson on for Yoni Vukaj, and Kojo Apengteng is going to come on for Toby Aroma-Laren. I'm actually going to play Apengteng, though, as a attacking inverted winger. We're just going to go for it. Chadwick's going to go higher up the picture as well as a winger. We're going to go all out attack here, Man City style, and get the job done. Are we about to see another 2-2 draw? Nothing has happened since the last highlight. Is there going to be some more last minute drama? Sudbury coming forward, well intercepted though by Halford. Benoit finds Francis over the top for Pengteng, certainly got the pace. PK finds Ollie Miles. Is this his chance? Yes it is. 90 minutes on the clock. Ollie Miles on off the bench for his 5th goal of the season. We might concede goals for fun, but we're also back to scoring goals for fun as well. 90 minutes on the clock. It's AFC Sudbury 2, hashtag United 3. We had so many players flooding forward there. It was harder to miss than score, and somehow he still nearly missed it. He's taken the back of the net off though with that strike. And surely we have won it with 4 minutes added on at the end of today's game. Taylor goes long. Miles wins the header. To Cornhill now. Over the top for Pengteng. He's going to get there. Taken down. Referee points to the spot. Surely a second yellow card. Referee wanders over to Betts. No booking given. But an opportunity here for Greg Halford to wrap the game up. And he does. Sudbury 2. Hashtag 4. Greg Halford with his 2nd goal of the season. I'm about to say 4 there. I've seen too many 4s with him being number 4, and we've scored 4 goals. Either way, great performance and a good way to get back to winning ways. We needed to get back to winning ways after what has been a really, really poor run of form against a good Sudbury side. We are still 3 points outside the playoffs, but we need to keep up this form now. Scoring 4 goals away from home is obviously a big positive. I'm very happy with the result and the way you played. Well done, that was a good job. As we commend over to the new year, Happy New Year to all. No, this is the bloody automatic save game has gone and ruined that. Either way, I am going to leave it there though for today's video. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to drop a like on there for me. If you could try and hit 20 likes. As I said at the start of today's video, that'd be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you're new as well. We are on the road to 900 subscribers, so please make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already with that post notification bell on. It's free to do so and it does massively help out. Drop a comment in as well down in the comment section down below to help boost the video in the YouTube algorithm. Thank you very much for watching today's video, and thank you once again for your patience. I know it has been 2 weeks since the last episode. I'll try my hardest to be more consistent with it. We should hopefully have a new episode tomorrow as well. So 2 episodes in 2 days. You can't really complain about that. Thank you all for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all very soon for another one. Peace.